Wait a minute. What is Gus doing there? Okay, I gotta take a closer look at this. That's like some kind of weird rolling harmonic or something, but he's doing it with his picking hand. We gotta figure this out. Hey friends, welcome back to the Guitar Max channel. So here's what happened. Recently, I went to a show in Los Angeles and it was Dragon Force, Firewind, Seven Spires, and Visions of Atlantis. Basically, all power metal bands. It was an awesome show, and you know, sometimes, I don't know if you guys do this, but sometimes I like to go and find videos of the show that I just went to, or like, you know, seeing the band play in other cities, like on the same tour, just to kind of get an idea of what the overall tour has been like. So I was doing that with the Firewind songs, and I'm always paying attention to like Gus G's solos and so forth. And I noticed that he was doing a really interesting harmonic technique in the song The Fire and the Fury, which is an instrumental song. And what's interesting about this is that he does not do this on the original studio version of the song. Anyway, I want to show you guys this technique that he's been using during the live performances of this song. And what's cool about it is that it's relatively easy to do, but at the same time, you don't see very many people using this technique, and it has a really cool, unique sound. And actually, the first time I heard this, I think I was just like listening to it. I wasn't watching the video closely. I thought this was like a flanger or a phaser effect on the guitar. But it's not. It's actually sort of a picking technique. But let me show you this. Okay, so when you have a nice, heavy, distorted tone, you can get all these really awesome harmonics. And normally we're talking about like pinch harmonics like this. And those really just come from the way that you hold the pick. But what's cool about those is depending on where you pick down, up and down the string, you get different harmonics. So this technique that Gus is doing is kind of applying that same principle. What he's actually doing is he's not doing it with the pick, but he's doing it sort of like with the flesh of the hand here. So the piece or the area of the hand that you would use to palm mute, he's moving that up and down the string and creating these harmonics, but he's doing it while he's picking. Okay, so if you do this right, it's super easy to do. All you're doing is like alternate picking an open string. And you're using, again, this sort of the butt of your hand here to palm mute, and then you're sliding that down the string as you're picking. Now the key here is you don't want to press too hard on the string, because that just mutes the string, it just deadens the string. You want to press just enough where the string sort of rubs against the part of your hand there without actually deadening or totally muting the string. And most of the really cool harmonics happen around the point where your hand is going to be over the neck pickup. Now I'm demonstrating this with the low E string, but you can do it on other strings as well, so like the A. Now, while we're on the subject of harmonics, there's one other technique I want to show you because it's sort of related to this one, and that is something called rolling harmonics. Rolling harmonics is where you're doing a hammer-on pull-off technique with your left hand, and then you're doing that same idea where you're sliding the right hand up and down the string, but you're not picking. You're getting all of the string noise just from the hammer-on pull-off technique that you're doing with your left hand. Harmonics for days. Okay guys, so there's 3 harmonic techniques that you can easily add into your playing: the rolling harmonics, the pinch harmonics, and then that new one that somehow I missed. I don't know how I missed that one, but that sort of palm mute harmonic technique. I have no idea where that technique came from or who thought of it originally, but I got to give a big shout out, of course, to Gus G, because he is really the only guitar player that I can think of off the top of my head that uses that technique. Now guys, if you want to watch that entire video clip, it's like 2 songs from, I think, a recent Michigan show, again, on this tour that Firewind did with Dragon Force recently. I'm going to go ahead and have a link for that video clip. It's pretty awesome, down in the video description below. I'm also going to put links down there for everything else that has to do with this video. This is one of my favorite guitars, one of my AIO guitars here. I'll put a link for that down there as well, in addition to my social media and my new instructional video and all that stuff. Okay guys, so tell me what you thought of those harmonic techniques. And did you already know all of those techniques? Because that palm mute harmonic technique, somehow I missed that. So did you guys already know about it? Let me know. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and finish my popcorn. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe, of course, if you have not already subscribed. And guys, thanks a ton for watching. I'll see you soon.